Testing, we're live. We're good, mate. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the ZFS YouTube channel. Tonight we've got another Community Cup race for you, and it's going to be MRL versus ZFS. Tonight I'm going to be joined for the first race by a familiar voice in KJ.
Hello, everyone.
Second race, we are going to be joined by another ZFS driver who's racing in race 1, Hudson.
Yeah,
good
it'd be really good
chat.
for Hudson to be on. Right? You know, it's good to have a driver who's racing one of the CTC races to actually come and commentate.
You're welcome for the stream chat. Nice to see you all. All right. Do you want to take us through what we've got coming up tonight, mate?
Yeah, okay. So in race 1, which is hosted by MRL Shane, and the car is the AMG Mercedes GT320. Track is Daytona International Speedway Road Course. Time of day is midnight. Weather is preset weather CO6, and progression is ×1. It's a timed race, Chick. I'm right in thinking 30 minutes.
Yep.
Is that
30
right?
minutes, yep.
And qualifying is 2 flying laps on this one. Is that right?
Pardon?
Qualifying is 2 flying laps.
2 flying laps for the first race, yep.
Yeah. And so, just looking at the. Sorry, I just got to bring up my display. So the ZFS team tonight, as far as I can see, is consisting of Shake Your Booty, or Milititis, and then we've got Craig H, and we've got Volps Hudson, and then we've got Vale 46, and then Maligator. Did you want to run through the MRL team?
Yep, for Team MRL, we've got Welsh Great, Yeast GT, MRL Shane, Apex Magnet, MRL Golf, and Juggler Hulk. That's a good one. As it stands at the moment, after 7 match days, ZFS have won 4, lost 3. MRL have won 2 and lost 5 currently.
And I forgot to mention Tiger, who obviously is one of our drivers as well. Who's in both races, along with Milititis or Shake Your Booty. So, how do you find this track? Is it a track you enjoy?
You know what? I never used to, but that was a skill issue. Since I've sort of improved a little bit and learned how to take corners properly, it's, can be pretty intense track. Especially turn 1, that can be tricky. With the speed, the left-hander, the speed at which you're entering.
Yeah, you can. I always find Sector 1 really hard on this track. It's a track I've never really got on with. It's turn 1 is everything in Sector 1. If you get that wrong, you're out of shape. You know.
That's it. Proper
you're just
rhythm
recovering,
track,
aren't you? You're dead right. You know, you're just recovering for the whole of the first sector.
And it was the thing that really made me dislike it at first. And there's certain points in this track, and we'll point them out as we go around, which we can do now. Let's just get on track and spectate for a bit.
Who are you with? And I'll jump on.
We are with Milititis.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll jump on board with Milititis for a minute, and we can sort of talk about that. So right here, this left-hander, there's so many opportunities. If you get a bit too greedy on the throttle, you come in at the wrong angle, there's a real danger. You can get a bit loose on the back and usually spin.
And the 2 main overtake areas are here approaching this kind of chicane, which, you know, this is usually when you're getting a toe off somebody, but you got to go on the inside to take them or hang on the outside. And the same with the start-finish straight into that first left-hander that you spoke about earlier. You know, when somebody's get in a tow behind you, you're both side to side sometimes when you're approaching that corner, and you've got to be dead right to take that corner properly, haven't you? So it's full of jeopardy, this track. It really is.
Yeah, and
Other than
well,
that, the
that's
overtaking
going.
points are limited.
Well, that's go. It's hard enough to go around the track on your own here, without a full grid of 16.
Yeah, and these AMG 20s, I mean, you can easily put a foot wrong with them because they're so bloody torquey, aren't they? And
That's it.
so, just regarding the rules for tyres, my understanding is that each team member has 2 sets for the whole evening for both races of softs, mediums, and hards, and
Yeah,
they
that's
can use
correct.
them in whatever configuration they want, but they can only use throughout both races 2 of each tyre.
That's right. Yeah.
That,
So if for instance a driver decides to do a one stop here in this race and uses 2 sets of mediums, that's it. They've burnt through their through the medium
for the evening, yeah.
allotment. Yeah. So
Yeah.
again, this is we always say it. This is what makes these races interesting because the settings are thrown together and there is a lot of strategy involved. So usually I like to practice with the boys so I've got a bit more of an understanding of how it's going to pan out. But I've not had the chance this week, so no idea on a strategy. We'll have to sort of pick it apart as we go along.
Well, what's interesting is usually a strategy just spans for one race, but you're almost picking a strategy that benefits both races. And so it just adds another dimension, really, doesn't it, to work in the best strat. What names have you got? Because I don't know if I've got my settings on nickname or not. What have you got for Tiger? Have you got Zuntais?
Yes,
And then Magnet, Welsh
Magnet.
Grey,
Yeah, Welsh Grey, Shane,
Shane,
Golf,
MRL,
Yeast.
Golf, Yeast, yeah, Shake, and yep, okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, so it's a really interesting thing because you could, you got to kind of work out what strategy is best over 2 races, especially if you're racing 2 races like Militides and Tiger. They got to be careful of their tyre selection so they got what they want for the second race as well as the first. Whereas if you're only doing one race, then you can just use whatever tyre allocation you want, really, can't you?
Yeah, I believe that is the case. I don't think it carries over from the driver you replace, unless someone in the chat knows differently. Which I think we've got our event organizer, Mr. Jaeger, uh, in the chat at the minute. He might know.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, the boys have been working hard for this, and I'm sure MRLs as well. And
Yeah,
we're, it's going to be a really good race. I think it's
yeah.
going to be, and there's a lot to play for, isn't there? This final 4 position.
And this is
So
the unseen stuff that people don't think about or get to see in these racing communities, where they all take it seriously, and I'm sure MRL are exactly the same. But the
yeah,
amount of effort, the organisation that goes into it. You've seen Amsterdam, who you'll see in the second race. He's been blowing up the Discord this week, getting everything in place and organising practice races and you
yeah.
name it. But people don't see the effort that goes into this. It ain't a turn up and run. There's a lot that's put into it.
No, I mean, I jumped into a practice lobby with a few of the chaps last night for race 2, and they're dialed in, mate. They're really dialed in, and I was doing a different strategy that gave me an advantage over them, to challenge them, and I just couldn't get anywhere near them, and they've been practicing and practicing, and I'm sure MRL are exactly the same,
Right.
and
Tires do carry over to the other driver.
oh, they
So
do, right,
they
okay.
do, yeah. I did think that might be the case, but yeah, that's confirmed. Thank you, Jaeger.
But so basically, if you're a driver in the second lobby and you wasn't in the first lobby, your tyre choice is in some way compromised by the driver in the first lobby. And do you pair 2 drivers so that their strategies kind of complement each other? It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Okay. MRL will be first to go out for qualifying for their first 2 flying laps, I believe, and they are out on the track ready to go.
Okay,
Golf
I'm just going to jump on with.
Alright, so oh, what happened there? Everyone went back to the pits.
Everyone's still sat in the pits at the moment.
Yeah, they just went back. Who's gone out first then?
I don't know, somebody now. Yeah, they're out now.
There they are. So MRL out first. We'll get an on-board on the outlap and give you a little tour of the track. Do you want to cover that?
I'm with
for us?
MRL Shane at the moment. He's just coming up to turn 2, which is quite a tight right-hander, down the first gear. Probably short shift on the exit, I'd have thought, when in race trim. Short straight, coming up to a fairly fast left-hander. He's just warming up the tyres, light pace at the moment. And then you've got another quite sharp right-hander here. It's almost a hairpin if you look at the race map. This is very easy to get wrong, and you can run out a little bit on the track on the left, if I remember.
Well, yeah, on the left, it only touches. It only takes a blade of grass just on that apex on the left, and you end up on the other side of the track.
He's just hit the barrier, mate. He's just hit the tyres.
Yeah, we caught that. That.
So I'm with Nodland at the moment. Is that how you pronounce it? Nodland?
We'll have a little replay of that. See what he did. Did he? I don't know. Mate, I think he caught that blade of grass I was talking about. I think
that
he
one
found
blade
it.
of grass.
Yeah.
Is damage on light?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Damages is light for this year.
Okay, so I've jumped up with Nodland now.
Yeah.
And he's about to start his first flying lap.
Let's jump on board with him.
Just getting up a bit of momentum now, coming up to start-finish straight. This is the first corner that we were talking about. Go past the pit entry. Got to get this approach dead right, and I'm sure all these guys will, because they're far more skilled than me.
And you want
get good rotation here,
close to that barrier as possible. You can get on the gas a little bit earlier if you get that turning right.
Isn't there an invisible barrier there or something that people catch occasionally? Sharp right-hander, turn 2 we was talking about earlier. You can run this one out on the left of it. There you go, on the slip road. Short burst down the straight into turn 3, I believe.
Yeah, flat out, up to
flat
the apex.
Out, brake at the side road on the left. Tight apex, probably down the first maybe.
You've got to be careful not to be greedy on the exit here.
Watch out for this blade of grass down here.
That's it.
Brake at the cones, I usually do. Good tight line there. And this is where you've got to be careful not to be too greedy. As you were saying earlier, too greedy out there and you can spin the back out, can't you?
Yeah, very easily.
So he's looking in quite good shape at the moment. You would approach this chicane 4th, 3rd, 4th, or let's see what he does actually.
I usually... Yeah, 4th is in a GR3.
Yeah, he's into 4th, 3rd, yep, then back to 4th.
Yeah, caught it, beautiful.
No,
yeah.
Stayed in 3rd.
Good enough,
so he's giving...
follow the oval run.
That's it. Welsh Great's getting a nice toe off him actually at the moment, just sat behind. So let's see what sort of time that Nodland pulls in on this first flying lap.
So we've got
1:45 maybe. Yeah,
45.4.
Yeast has got a good time. I think Yeast was getting a double toe down off these guys. Bit bunched up really for my liking.
Yeah, so it's Yeast who's the fastest so far with a 1 minute 44.6. Welsh 1:44.8. Magnet on a 44.8, very close. Shane 44.9. Golf 44.9. And Nodland there 45.3. So that is your first lap, and like we were saying before, this is a flowing momentum track. the more clean laps you get in, the faster you seem to be able to complete a lap.
You look at Nodland, Welsh Grey, and Yeast; they're so close.
And the
that's
thing
great.
is, that's another thing about this track. You need to remain close if you are behind someone, because if you lose that toe, you can just be left.
Get a toe, but if somebody makes a mistake, it affects all of them, doesn't it? Especially the guy at the front.
I meant more really in the sense of the race itself. You can find yourself dead in the water when you come out of someone's slip.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You feel like you're just left treading water, basically, aren't you?
So they're all exiting in third at the moment, which surprised me. I thought they might short shift to fourth. They may do in the race. It may be a bit different.
Oh,
so Yeast
at the moment, faster times. Yeast is improved, and he's the qualifying is a free choice of tyre, so everyone will be on the soft. Yeah, it doesn't.
MRL Shane's got a penalty, and he's about to slow down. So I think that's his qualifying over. But yeah.
Nodland improves to a 44.4.
Oh my God, that's just an accident.
Is it?
Yeast just hit. What did we say? Yeast just hit Welsh Grey.
Oh, we did say you would need to be careful there. ZFS are out on the track now, led out by Miltiades, aka Shake Your Booty.
The Great Greek. He's very good he's excellent in Group 3s, he is.
That's it. Followed by Hudson, Edinburgh Lad, aka Craig H, Tiger, Val, and Maligator. So we'll jump up with Milts, we'll jump on board and see what
so Milts is just approaching the chicane at the moment. I'd be interested to see how he approaches this and exits it.
Yeah, we'll jump on board with him a little bit earlier.
Third. All coming out in third. So tight on that exit.
Yeah, on that exit, if you do cut it too much, there is a penalty to be had.
There's a penalty, isn't there? Yeah.
There's a few places around here that can be tricky.
Who's following in Militides' toe, by the looks of it. Edinburgh Lad's just behind Hudson, getting a very nice toe off him. Then we've got Tiger, who's basically given himself a bit more space.
Yeah, one thing I've seen in the past here is tracks like this for qualifying. You'll see the ZFS boys are quite tight in the formation. So we're on board. We're going to watch Milts' first flying lap.
So I'm with Tiger at the moment. He's got a bit of space in front of him, but he has got Vale quite close on Mateus, quite close behind him. And then we've got Maligator fairly close to Mateus. I did notice actually that Craig was quite close to Hudson earlier, and it seems like he's dropped back a little bit. Dropping down to first there, Craig, to get good rotation on turn 4. All looks quite tidy at the moment. So fastest lap at the moment is a 1:44.4, and Militides is just coming up to the chicane, and then he'll be on the final straight. Let's see if he can get this in and out fairly clean and keep good momentum. Fourth. Yeah, lovely.
Looks like it's going to be a solid lap, this one.
Yeah.
Should be around. Look, he's looking like he could be around the 44 mark here. It would be good to be getting on with. And remember, it's only 2 flying laps.
Yep.
.44
early 45.
45, just about. So that's Hudson who. What did Hudson get?
1:45.
45, yeah. What we
Shake was a 45.065.
44.9.
Craig was a 45.2.
44.7 for Tiger. So we'll see what the second lap produces here. as we were saying earlier, the toe is going to be crucial. They look like they're spaced out quite nicely.
Yeah, I mean, I think MRL had a really good qualifying strategy, being so close together, but it does come with danger.
Yeah, certainly.
But they, Yeast got a massive toe off the front two. I think it was Nodland and Welsh Great in lap two. So I'm with Tiger, and he's just gone fastest. He's up 10th.
Just jumped on with Meligator, and we've got who have we got in front of him? I think he's.
So I'm with Shake. He's just coming up to his his chicane for the last time in qualifying. Oh, God, he was so tight on that exit. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets a penalty there. So at the moment, Shake is fastest by half a tenth. So that's excellent work. So it looks like he's going to provisionally take pole.
Looks like everyone's improving. Oh no, who's that? Someone's just hit the wall. Who was that?
Oh, so Shake ends up 6th, no toe. And so Hudson had a 1:44.9. Craig had a 1:45.1. Maligator a 1:45.2. Where did Tiger ended up? 6th. I think it must have been Tiger that hit the wall.
Oh, it must have been.
So you've got to give it to MRL. Great qualifying result there. Wonderful.
Looks solid at the moment, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Great result by MRL then.
Just wait for the quali to end, and then we'll pull up the results quickly before the lobby gets reset. And that'll be getting reset to the race settings. Very strong qualifying from MRL there.
Definitely, yeah. You got to give it to them. They had that perfected, didn't they?
Yeah, not awful lot in it, but we'll see here when the Canters decides to finish here. That's a really good showing from him. Just shows you in these type of competitions, you can't just look at previous results. It's all on the day.
No. But I think what MRL done really well is they work together.
There's our results there. Fastest driver Yeast with a 44.4. Nodland 44.4. Golf 44.5. Welsh 44.6. Highest place in ZFS driver was Val with 44.6. Tiger with a 44.7. Shake Your Booty with a 44.7. MRL Magnet 44.8. Hudson 44.9. Shane 44.9. 45.1 for Craig. And Maligator 44.2. There's hardly anything in it.
No.
Absolutely hardly anything in it.
A third of a second from pole to 8th.
This is a very good seems a very good matchup.
I think so, yeah. I got a feeling Tiger's time was his first flying lap.
It was. I should have tried to got the replay there and see what occurred, but I was watching it in the distance. He just seemed to get magnetised to the wall. Strange one there. We're caught in equipment malfunction.
So, what time do we kick off the main race? Oh, KW's doing it now.
Yeah, changing to the race settings now. I think they get 5 minutes to have a couple of laps, and then we'll get underway. Once once these settings have changed over, we'll jump back on track and have a little look at the livery. It's something we've not done yet.
Yeah, a craft I'm certainly not very good at. My liveries look like somebody's hand drawn them, age 3. But these guys do great liveries. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah, once, is there anyone on track we can get a look at? Because I'm told we're going to be going straight into the race.
Yep, somebody just pulled
That's
away.
all right. We'll catch it
Yep.
in the. We'll catch
I'm
him
with
in the
Welsh
race.
Great at the moment.
Is he out there? Is he?
Yeah.
Let's have a butcher's.
Yep, I think we're about to go.
So this is the livery for MRL for their Mercedes tonight. Very nice, clean livery.
Yeah, great balance on that livery, isn't it?
Done a nice job at that.
Yeah. You do your liveries?
Yeah, I do my own ones. Not very good at it, but I do. I do try. There's a ZFS one. I believe JJ is responsible for this one, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
That's a nice, clean livery. That one.
Yeah, good colours, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think they've got their own colours on the rear wing tips, haven't they? And wing mirrors.
Yeah, the ZFS boys do like a colour plate on the spoilers there. Yeah, there's an example of my one in the lobby there. It's a livery I've made for the 4C for an upcoming another event that ZFS are racing in against another community, Gen X. That's coming up in a couple of weeks, start of October. 4-week season, four races, team v team.
And I think I'm right in saying that you're organising that for ZFS, aren't you?
I'm managing the team and that, so
yeah, definitely. Mate. Are you racing in it at all?
I'm gonna probably do one, but I'm likely to be streaming more than I'm racing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, apparently my voice is quite low. I need to turn my mic up. Do I need to turn my mic up, York? Or just talk louder? Game volume. Alright. Game audio. Where would I even find that?
I don't know, mate. I've got no idea. Who said that? Yorkie?
Yeah.
Big shout out for Yorkie for his Lobby 1 win the other night in the Group 4 rental league. Cracking result that by Yorkie.
I'm not sure even where I'd sort that out, Yorks. Someone wants to tell us. Alright, we're getting ready to race by the looks of things. We'll sort it out for the next race, mate.
Apparently there's no game audio. And
there's no game audio.
So Lazy Dutchman says, Dylan. So it sounds like they're not hearing any of the... Just your voice, that's what they're hearing. Okay.
Does someone want to tell me how I'd even begin to sort that?
So I'm going to sit with MRL Golf. I can see the lights. I'm starting to prepare now. Lights not started yet.
Here we go.
4 red lights. Let's look for a good start. Looks like a fairly clean start by MRL there. Closing ranks. Welsh Grey is trying to close off Vel, who's sneaking up the inside. And I think he's got it.
It looks like he's just about going to take that. This is where it could get a bit dicey. Take it easy, chaps.
Well done, Vel. Well done. Held position well there.
Yeah, it looks like we've got through turn 1 nice and clean.
Now this is where he's got the advantage, unless Vale can just snip in. Oh,
Oh,
got
it
closed
looks
off
like
there
there's
by
a
Golf.
looks like we could have a restart. We've got a car stuck on the grid.
Oh really?
Yes. I don't know what's
Hudson.
happened to Hudson, but are we gonna get a restart?
Looks like it.
I don't think East would want to do a restart, but
It's a restart.
yeah. Alright. Alright, does anyone know how to get this game audio up for you lovely people? Is there anything in the chat?
Let me look in settings quickly. Sound. Audio output. It says, Bailey says, press PlayStation button, look for sound, open that and change balance.
Is that better? Can we hear the track card? Sounds better in my headset. There we go. Sorry about that. I wish I'd noticed that earlier.
No, I don't know. How did you do it? Just in the sound option?
In the
and
party
audio
options.
balance.
Yeah, just in the party options there.
Okay, restart.
Right, let's go again.
So I'm going to sit with Yeast.
Good luck, everyone.
Yep, good luck, everyone. I think everyone's
come on,
boys. On there
nice and clean through turn 1 again, please.
Waiting for the lights to go out. Clean start. All looks fairly good. Somebody shut doors straight away in position 4. That's Vale again trying to get up the inside.
Carbon copy of the first
and I think he done. Vale's got there. So he's got the inside line of this turn 1. Let's see if he can keep it.
Oh, no, a few people gone wide. 2 ZFS. Oh, Val's crashed. He's been nudged.
Shake's got through, Tiger's got through.
We'll go back to that in a little bit, just see what went on there. As it stands, Yeast's kept his place, Nodland second, Golf in third. Tiger's made a couple of places into fourth, followed by Shaky Booty, Magnet in sixth. Hudson takes sixth place, Magnet now seventh. Oh, there's a battle going on there.
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened there. All I saw was Vale go the inside of Golf, I think it was, or Shane, I can't remember which, and you can't see what happened. He got turned. So at the moment, Yeast is out in first. He's got a 1 second lead. He's got Nottingham behind him, and then Golf. Nottingham's on softs. Golf's only got Tiger. Who's 1 second behind Golf, who's on medium to the moment. Hudson just behind him. Then MRL Shane, Shaky Booty, and then we've got MRL Magnet, Malagator, Craig H, Bell 46. Of course, damage on lights.
Yeah. So Hudson's got a penalty already. He's going to be followed by Mills. Let's I'm going to quickly pop back. See what happened at the start there. Oh, Val went a bit wide, it Welsh shoe, it Tiger, Volps then crashed into the back of Mills.
Just watching from 4th to 7th at the moment.
Sorry, I've got to sort this audio out, I can't hear what you're saying now.
Okay. Can you hear me okay? So at the moment I'm looking at Militides, who's in 4th. Just got Tiger behind him, who's following him really closely. You can get a really good toe on this back straight. And we've got Hudson, Malagator, and then MRL Magnet, and MRL Shane, then Craig H. So really tight pack there at the moment, from about 4th to about 11th.
What we need is, well, we've got Tiger and Milks here, bound to work together.
Yep.
Really need to close that gap. As we were saying earlier, you do not want to be losing the slip early.
So Tiger's just overtaken Milks, I think. Milks moved over for him there to let him go and have a go at them. Both on mediums. Tyre wear at the moment, lap 2, looks about 5-7% at the moment. Tiger's got a bit of work to do. He's about 5 seconds down from the leader at the moment. And as it stands, MRL have 1st, 2nd and 3rd. So good start from them. Still quite early in the race at the moment. But they've got quite a strong commanding position. ZFS seems to have the midfield packed at the moment, which is good.
We're just following behind Milks at the minute. He's got a Tiger just ahead of him. They're trying to get back, catch up with the pack of MRL drivers that have broke away there. So currently a 2-second gap between 3rd place and 4th.
Yeah, so Tiger at the moment just trying to hunt down MRL Golf. He is closing in. I'm just looking to see if any of them are fuel saving at all. Don't seem to be. They seem to be revving out.
The problem is Golf's well out of. We're just jumping on the Golf now.
Yeah.
He's 2 seconds off of the first 2 drivers, so
yeah,
he's lost the slip. So Tiger gets his foot down and reels him in.
Yeah. I mean, Tiger's 1.6 seconds behind him at the moment. Gets in that 1 second mark, he's going to get a really good toe off him, isn't he?
Yeah, the time dropping nice and steadily, half a second in one sector. Pop back down, have a look, see what's going on the rest of the pack. So Milk's starting to fall out of the slip of Tiger there. Hudson, he's a second off of Milks in 7th at the moment. Looks like he's being pursued by a Magnet though. Looks like he might make a challenge down the home straight here.
That's a Magnet on Malagnator, isn't it? Sorry, Malagator.
I thought I see Magnet right on him there, no?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's very tight there between Malagator, Magnet, Shane and Craig. Craig's now challenging Shane.
You just want to get your foot down and get on the slipstream in the car in front of you. You really don't want to defend if you don't have to here. Oh, it can get dicey here, nice and sensible. It looks... Go back over to Tiger here. He's got that
Tiger's
gap down to 1 second
down. Yeah, so he's going to start reeling them in now, isn't he, on the straights? That's for sure.
He's within the slipstream, just about. Probably take him another lap to take that other second away, I'd have thought.
Yeah. He's making good progress. I mean, it was a difficult start really, because when there's an accident like there was, it delays everyone behind it, doesn't it, as well, trying to avoid it.
It looks like we might have had an incident further back, some massive gaps opened up there.
So I've got biggest gap is between Hudson and Malagator.
Well, now's the time to talk about strategy. We've got our leader, Yeast, at the moment. He's just starting his 5th lap, halfway worn on the left front. And as you see with these soft tyres since the update, they go off really quick. Didn't really see any mistakes, and he lost a second almost in that last lap. They go off really quick. So
and not only that, their performance diminishes incredibly a lot more than they're used to. You know, you can't run them.
Before, if you had a quarter of a tyre left, you thought, well, that's 2 laps.
Yeah.
That's not. That's you get down to a quarter, you need to be coming off of them because they go off like a flick of a switch.
Yeah, they do. Whereas before you could run them to almost red and still get, you know,
so I'm gonna
consistent lap times.
Go through the tyres and we'll see what strategies we've got emerging. So our leader is on the soft, 2nd place is on the soft, 3rd place is on the medium. Same as Tiger, Milks, Hudson. We've got a Shane who's on the hard compound, followed by Magnet on the medium. Craig's on the medium, Val's on the medium, and Welsh Great is also on the hards, same as one of his teammates there.
So to be fair, MRL Golf and Tiger and Shape and Hudson are all looking very good on their mediums. So,
yes.
You know, Tiger
half
at the
a
moment
tank of fuel left.
Tiger at the moment is 2.5 seconds behind the leader. They're on spent softs almost, and he's on mediums. So he's looking in fairly good shape, as is MRL Golf as well. So the front two who seem to open up a bit of a gap and now being caught. And maybe the strategy is for Golf to kind of try and protect them.
And you can see now MRL Golf all over the back of his teammate Nodland. He had a little bit of a twitch.
Yeah, he did.
Tiger straight on the back of them now. Them Yeast's doing well on them soft because they are definitely going off.
The thing is now Tiger, Golf's being held up by Nodland. Tiger's going to get a double toe in them.
So again,
MRL guys.
That front left on Yeast's car is at that point now where, in my opinion, that's where you want to be dumping this tyre.
And you look at Tiger now, he's going to get a huge toe off those 2 cars in front of him. He'll be challenging into the chicane, I think.
Yeah.
Very defensive, very defensive. Which they had to do.
They've gone 2 abreast. Boy, it looks like they're almost fighting each other. Oh, God, look at this.
Yeah, there's nothing we could have done. I mean, they went 2 abreast, what can you do? But now he's got Nodland in his sights, and he'll get a toe off him. Yeah, Nodland, I would have thought was going to pit. He's got
Nodland's tyres, what they like. Again, if you don't pit here, you're asking for trouble. You really are.
Yeah, he's pitting. So Yeast, I'd imagine.
Yeast has stayed out. That's brave. We're going to stay with Yeast. Look, that, even the braking looked laboured there. Looked like you had to put a little bit extra into that.
I think he stayed out a lap too long on those. And I think
we'll stay with him. We've got the indicator there. You'll see how quickly
Tiger
these tyres
is so
give
close
up.
to Golf now. I mean, he's almost touched him in turn 3 there. I think Tiger's getting super close now, ready to make a move.
Look at that.
So,
it's not just that for Yeast. He's sorry.
Took a dive on the inside there on Golf, but there was a gap. He had the right to go for it.
This is where the action seems to be at the moment. We'll take a visit to the backpack in a minute. Looks like they're bunching up nicely. Oh, there's been an accident. Don't know who that was. Oh, bugger.
Craig H has damage, I think. And he's at the back. Just with Tiger's made a move. Tiger's making a move. Tiger's making a move on Golf. Tiger's up in the second, which is really net first at the moment. Yeast's tyres. Oh my God, there's no.
Sorry, we just looked at the replay there, and Craig managed to touch the grass. He spat back onto the track and took out his own teammate, Alligator, in the process, unfortunately.
So Yeast pits. So Tiger now leads. Oh no, Golf is challenging him. I think Golf's just overtaken him, but Tiger will have the inside.
Just having a look now at the moment when Tiger took that second place.
You should watch turn 1 there. What they just took turn 1. Great racing by those guys. Shake's now caught up Golf. Behind Shake we've got Hudson as well. Really close battle between 1, 2 and 3 and 4th. So first and 4th was really tight.
We'll just see this overtake on the replay and then Yeast I imagine's come in by now.
Alright, mate, I'm really sorry. I've got to dip out to go and pick up my son. I'll be back as soon as I can.
No worries, mate, thank you.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright, so Yeast did indeed pit. So now we've got ZFS driver leading the race. So that's Tiger leading, second we've got Golf. Followed, well, hang on. Looks like Milt's got a good run on him here. He looks like he's going to take that position. And he has nicely. So we've got Milt's in second, being chased very closely by Golf. Hudson fourth, Magnet fifth, Shane in sixth, Alligator in seventh, Val in eighth, Welsh Great in ninth, Craig H in 10th, Nodland who's pitted gone on to mediums, and Yeast looks like he's going to end the race on the hard tyre. So quite an eventful race so far as Hudson dives into the pits on lap 9 to ditch his mediums. It'd be interesting to see where some of these hard runners end up in the pack through the medium tyre pits. I imagine if you're going to take them any longer than this, then you're fuel saving anyway, so I'm not sure on the benefit of that tyre selection for this race. Or again, as we spoke about before, it's playing into the hands of the strategy for the next race. Alright, let's go a bit further back, see what's going on back here. Oh, got Alligator who's managed to get himself up to 6th place. And he's going to be chasing down 2 MRLs in front of him in 4th and 5th, which is Magnet and Shane. Doing well on them tyres. Looks like he's been fuel saving just a little bit. Going to get an extra lap out of those mediums. Mally's followed by Val and the Welsh Great. Go back to Alligator and see if he can Yeah, well, alright, so a lot of the medium runners are coming in there. So that's Shaky Booty, Alligator and Tiger have all come in. Golf, looks like he's got another lap of fuel. Still got good tyres, he's going to get that extra lap out on them. Follow, also, same will be Magnet and Shane. Shane who's on the hard tyre. And I think Welsh Great, yeah, he's also on the hard tyre. But I'm not sure their fuel will make it anything extra than the medium. Don't look like there's been too much of a difference in the pace in that mid-pack on the hard tyre either, to be honest. Seems to me if you chose hard here, you're going to double medium the second race. top down to Tiger. So it looks like Nodland may have had an issue somewhere. Yeah, 151, he may have had a little bump. So the net first at the moment is 6th place Yeast. He's decided to come back out on the hards. He's followed by Tiger, who's chosen the medium tyre, as a Shaky Booty, and Hudson. Nordland chose the medium, Alligator medium, Craig medium as well. So Golf, Magnet, Shane and Welsh, they've all come in there. Val, somehow fuel saving beautifully. Still got another lap on their mediums, 11th lap. We'll have to see what benefit that's been to him after his pit. We'll see where he comes back at. So we'll go back to Yeast. He's got Tiger all over him. He's going to struggle on that hard tyre. Strategy wise, it's not looking bad for ZFS at the minute, as Hudson and Golf comes out of the pits and starts a battle with Hudson immediately. Looks like we're going to have a very good second half to this race. Speaking of which, there's 11 minutes of this race left. Oh, Tiger gets a bit loose but manages to hold it. Good evening, Sonic. Good time to join. So we're on board with Hudson, who looks to take a place off of his teammate Tiger, who's doing really well, but it's got a little bit loose in them last couple of corners. So this is where Hudson can come alive. If he can string this together, don't count him out of a victory here. As they chase down Yeast on that hard compound. Oh, Golf coming out of absolutely nowhere there. Catapulted from the slipstream. It's unsettled Hudson, but he'll regroup and carry on. So we've got a battle for first that seems to go all the way down to 7th place at the minute. After a strong qualifying from MRL, the ZFS drivers have come back and they've positioned themselves nicely. So we go into turn 1. Can they keep it clean? Oh, Hudson's managed to get all the way onto the back of Yeast there, who, if you remember, is on the hard tyre, holding everyone up at the moment. He won't be able to hold up all 3 of them though. Oh, lovely, that's Hudson. Oh, and Tiger look to have got that place, second and third place now. Really, really good driving. Hudson's going to want to charge and get on the back of Golf. He's going to want that place back after that slick move into the chicane there on the last lap. So Milk's all over the back of Yeast, who's just going backwards at the moment. Milks is going to come under pressure on the left there from Nodland. Nodland's got the slip of his teammate. Looks like he'll have the advantage on the exit of here. Go on, Mills. Ah, beautiful slip. He gets that place back. Shake back into 4th. Nodland late on the brakes there. Is he going to be able to hold it? That's going to be a penalty. Surely. Yep, there you go. There's that half a second penalty. There's Yeast now again off that on them hard tyres, trying to come back with an answer. He'll get a little power boost off of his teammate taking the penalty. It looks like we're going to be side by side into turn 1. Them hards can't break as late as the medium. Oh, he's turned in a little bit on Miltiadus there. I think we've all been there, Sonic. Evening, mate. Milks is going to want that back up. I think that was borderline whether Yeast maybe should have given that place back, personally. Moving further up the order to third place, Hudson chasing second place Tiger, who's chasing first place Golf, who's managed to get a 1.7 second lead at the moment. On the soft tyre, they don't make the end of the race. We have 7 minutes left. Risky, brave, but again, all coming down to the strategy at the minute as we've settled into a little bit of a rhythm. MRL driver Golf currently leading, followed by second place Tiger, as third place Hudson picks up a 1 second penalty there. 4 seconds off of behind him. Fourth is Miltiades, still being chased by Yeast, who he's this far behind now because they had a little bit of a touch into turn 1. But nevertheless, a good little battle still going on here. Looks like MRL Magnet's going to be joining in with Nodland behind, Welsh Great behind. Starting to gang up on him a bit there, he's going to need to pull away. Oh, Mills going a little bit wide there, but recovering. He's going to need to start pulling this gap now. Yeah, definitely Snoddy's. He's Milks is doing well here. He is pulling away just little by little. Hopefully enough to keep him ahead by the time we come to the chicane here. But yeah, it's going to be tough if the MRL boys work together there. Let's have a look. MRL Golf tyres with 5 minutes to go, then more or less halfway worn. I honestly think that's going to be touch and go, that one. Tiger is finding the time. It was 1.7 seconds the last time. We look 1.3 now. Plenty of time on the medium for Tiger to catch up there, I think. Hudson, after that 1 second penalty, lost that slip. Will be difficult to find it again, as he looked a bit slow on entry there. Milks still got that 0.7 gap to the MRL pack behind him, but he's 2 seconds off of Hudson. Hopefully they can get closer together and work together and just get a bit closer to Tiger and mount that challenge for first place. So let's have a look further back. It's all pretty close as we go further back now. Just have a little look at what's going on with Maligator and Val back here. It's all very nicely spaced out at the minute, but no one in the backpack looks close enough to an overtake. Go back up to the top where Tiger has got that gap down to 1 second. He have a little spin, a little bit of a moment there because he lost a little bit. I think we've got this. Yeah, we'll get this lap and one more in, and them tyres, as we see, they're in the death zone. Tiger looking nice on his tyres. He should be able to reel him in. He should be able to reel him in here. If not, by the end of this lap, he's going to be all over him, without a doubt. Hudson going nice and steady in third there, 2.9 seconds. The gap to. Well done, he held that teammate Tiger. 2 seconds behind him. Shaky Booty managed to pull that gap. The MRL boys are out of the slipstream now, which includes 2 drivers, Nodland and Yeast, that led the first half of this race. Drove very well driven and all. Let's get back up to Tiger. Good exit out of the chicane there from Tiger. Half a second is the gap now, reeling it in. Let's get on board. Here he goes, final lap of the... yeah, this will be the final lap. There we go. Tiger's just got to be patient now. Them tyres are screaming. Take it easy, my boy, and this is yours. That's it. He knows he ain't going to be able to brake too well. Will he get him here on the exit? Or will he wait for the straight? I think the sensible option is the straight, but let's have a look. Tiger doing really well there, just to stay out of his way. He knows the braking's going to be dodgy on them worn tyres. I think he's just putting him under enough pressure just to let him make a mistake. He wants his preferred line into there. Here he goes. Go on, Tiger, foot down. The mediums are going to have far superior grip running through here. It shouldn't really be hard. Ooh. Holding my breath here. Tiger been a bit too laid back there. Here he goes, closing in onto the back of him. Now or never, mate. Oh, he's got enough to get him on the line, certainly. Little flash to say hello, I'm here. Here we go. Oh, photo finish, but MRL Golf gets it. Oh my word. We'll have a quick look at that before the lobby ends. Oh. What an end to that race. Well, first things first, MRL Golf strategy and the way you drove that, mate. 10 out of 10. That's a win on the. That's a. Oh, good ending. Good ending. So we'll go back to the lobby, calm ourselves down, and have a look at the results. Amazing racing. Well done, both teams. So this is your official results. MRL Golf managed to steal it on the line there. Look at that time difference. Look at the difference in that. It was the difference between backing off a little bit at the chicane there, unfortunately, or bust up, whatever you call it. But anyway, MRL Golf first, Tiger second, Hudson third, Shake Your Booty fourth, Magnet fifth, Nodland sixth, Yeast seventh, Welsh Great eighth, Maligator ninth, MRL Shane 10th, Val 11th, and Craig 12th. Well done to both teams there. Everyone put in a shift there. It was awesome. That was brilliant. Alright. So we start getting set up for the next race. Alright. While the boys get set up for the next lobby, I'll put you on the track and hopefully someone goes out. You know what? I'll leave you this for a second while I get a drink. Alright. So we should have Hudson joining us for the second race. It'd be interesting to see what it was like watching that unfold, and what that race was like to race in. So we'll ask him all that when he joins us. But let's get into some changes. So there'll be 4 driver changes for the second race for ZFS. MRL will stay the same 6 drivers as the last race. For ZFS, there he is. There's Hudson. 1 minute, mate. And I'm just announcing the team for the second race.
No worries.
For ZFS, it will be Tiger, Mill, Shake Your Booty. Hudson's with me, so he'll be replaced with JJ. Maligator's swapped with Amsterdam. Vale will be swapped for Sharky Gary Clark, and Craig H is going to be swapped out for Schmergen. Mate, what a race!
Yeah, man, bloody hell.
What was that like, the racing?
Intense, very intense. There was a lot to think about in that race. Yeah, I'm still just about trying to adjust to going straight from a race to commentate, and I'm not quite
Mate, that
calmed
finish,
down yet.
That, mate, I don't think any of us, even the people watching, have calmed down yet. That finish was mental. Did you see how close that was?
I was screaming at the boys in the chat. I was screaming at Tiger. I was like, "Fucking go on, Tiger!"
Mate, he when he come to the last chicane, he just slowed down. He was just a little bit too respectful, and he just lost that little. Oh God!
It was unlucky. I'll tell you what. They gave us a pretty good fight, and we were they were incredible. So fair play to them.
Maybe a couple of stewards' inquiries, but there was nothing malicious or unbecoming.
No, nothing malicious at all. But yeah, I think there's certainly a couple of bits that need to be looked at. But we'll let the stewards do their jobs and see where we go from there. But hard racing, generally speaking, it was fair racing. On to the next.
Yeah, well, if this race is anything like the last one, we're in for a bloody treat, aren't we?
100%.
Just going to go through it now. So race 1 was MRL's pick. Let's just pop the stream on chat. Are you still in the lobby?
I am, yeah.
So you're going to be watching like that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll watch on the lobby.
Cool. Right, so the last race was MRL's pick. This is the ZFS pick. So the car will be the Lamborghini Huracan Group 4. It's going to be at the Full Course Road, Atlanta. It's early morning. preset weather SO1 ×3 progression, and for the qualifying, this one will be 3 flying laps. So yeah, just gonna jump on board with Yeast for a moment and have a look at the MRL livery for this round.
I think it's glitched out for me. I can't see it.
What's it? Are you not able to see it on track?
No.
Oh, what have you just got a... Ah, you'll see it when the lobby resets. It's probably glitched. But we're seeing it on stream, and again, very, very smart livery. ZFS livery, on point as usual. Do we know who made our one?
Our one was JJ.
JJ.
And it was a cracking livery.
What about the Lamborghini?
The Lamborghini, I'm not sure.
Oh, this one belongs to Schmergen. Oh, okay. Smurge out there doing bits.
I think I need Kev to
very nice.
Either leave the lobby or...
Why, what's going on, mate?
Because I was still in the lobby.
Oh, weren't there enough room?
No.
Okay, in the party, mate, go to my shared screen.
Can I see it?
I'll put it up now.
Nice one.
Share screen is done. There you go, mate. If you click on that in the party, you'll see what I'm seeing.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, it's good.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually, yeah.
Just, you can see it. Just having a on board with JJ at the minute, having a run around.
No, I have to admit, I did give this one a go, and I just could not get on with it at all. So
yeah, I was just saying. Well, I was saying earlier. Usually, I like to run these races with you in practice, so I know what's coming strategy-wise. And I've not done nothing, so I have no idea, absolutely no idea for this. Like the last race, and it was quite good to see the different strats pay out. I was that guy, Golf. He went out on the softs in that second stint.
Yeah, that was a gamble and a half. You can see how much Tiger was gaining on him, and
he drove that really well because he had no right to keep sort of steady times with the tyre where he had.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it was hearing how much tyre wear he had. I mean, I was surprised he even managed to keep it on the track.
Yeah.
I mean that in the most respectful way possible. That takes some talent.
Honestly, it was a really good race to commentate on. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, I can imagine the viewers had some good fun, and you guys were enjoying it. I mean, as I say, it was a brilliant race. There was some great battles going on.
The way the chat went off, it felt like there was a lot more people in there than there was. So, what you like at Road Atlanta? Favourite track?
Road Atlanta is a track. I do like it, I have to say. I just can't get on with this Hurricane at all. As I say, I gave it a go earlier.
Myself.
I gave it a go when we were selecting these tracks, and honestly, I just could not get on with it. I find it's too heavy when it feels too heavy when you need it to feel light, and it's too light when it needs to feel a bit heavier.
Yeah,
so that in the most intelligent way possible.
Unfortunately, Crazy Taff ain't with us tonight, who's usually with us. He's out and about this evening. But he would find your comments blasphemous.
Oh, he loves this one, doesn't he?
He loves this car.
Whether it's Group 3, Group 4, road car, he's all over that Huracan.
And since the update made it drivable, he's been in his element.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this used to be one of the worst Group 4s that you could pick, and look at it now. I mean, a lot of people really enjoying driving it.
Yeah, right, we're moving over to the quali settings now. Right, it's going to be difficult to see, right, because the tyre rules dictate whoever replaced you has the tyre selection you would if you'd have raced the second race.
So whoever's paired up with me will not have...
what did you do?
They won't have mediums.
Yeah, so they've got 2 sets of soft and 2 sets of hards. There we have.
I mean, we didn't think that hard and soft was viable, but MRL managed to make it work.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so again, the tyre selection from the first race usually dictates your thoughts into the second.
This is it. It's one of the things that can be an issue if you are changing team a bit. If you're changing the team like we have, like we've swapped out 4 drivers, I think it is.
4 drivers swapped out there, yeah.
Yeah. So only kept our 2 aliens in.
Yeah. So Tiger and Milts will stay in, and it's Amsterdam, Schmergen, JJ, and Shark who are going to be the replacements for this race.
It can be a bit of an issue if you know that one strategy works, but it kind of interferes with your first race. Then it's kind of finding a way around that and making it so that both drivers can drive to their full potential and drive with their chosen strategies without losing too much time and whilst also being competitive. It's a tough one to juggle sometimes.
Well, this is it, and this is it's that extra element. Like I was saying earlier on the stream, it's very much no arrive and drive here.
No, definitely not. If you arrive and drive here, you'll get chewed up and spat out. It's simple as that. The caliber of drivers here, I mean, is just unbelievable. And you know, we've had the pleasure of racing some big names. I mean, obviously, you know, TCI have Tijni. That was a pleasure. And you know, RTR, ORT, the guys who are undefeated at the moment are just absolutely killing it.
Oh, mate, they're sitting at the top of bloody world leaderboards and stuff.
Yeah. Well, this is it. You get to see your competition in possibly the worst place possible, which is top 100 in the daily races. So it doesn't exactly fill you with hope, but
these guys they're some seriously quick guys, but you know what I mean. You got to sit back and observe sometimes and just take note of what these people are doing and try and apply it to your own driving. Have we got a points total from the first race at chat?
Yes, I believe I did see one from Jaeger. He had a 61 MRL, 55 ZFS, I believe. Definitely still all to play for.
Wow, that first place.
That quali performance from MRL 100% helped them. I mean, that's the difference at the moment.
All right, quali's about to begin. So remember, this is ZFS's pick. So hopefully they.
Can you hear me?
Oh, he's back. KJ has returned. Yes, mate, just in time for qualifying. ZFS out first, 3 flying laps each driver.
I was watching the race when I was waiting for my son Speaking about last night with Tiger and...
Oh, mate. Crazy, weren't it?
How close was that? How close was that? Great job.
Yeah, just
see the boys start the quality now.
Got some outlaps here. See a message there from Yuki, which needs repeating. And it is not to forget that ZFS has got 3 new amazing leagues starting next week. So if anyone interested in that, sign up zfsracing.co.uk, or you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, all the usual lovely places. On YouTube you should find a link to our Discord. If you fancy racing nice and clean without the bullshit of dailies, come join us.
Well done on race 1 there, Hudson.
Thank you, mate.
That was a hard race, wasn't it?
Oh, mate. Tell me about it. It was, yeah, very, very intense, as I was saying to Schick earlier. It was, yeah, there was a lot going on. Lot to unpack for the stewards.
MRL on their qualifying strategy.
Yeah, 100%. We just didn't want to risk it, and they took the risk. It paid off.
Yeah, sure.
100%.
It is risky. You know, you get a tow, but if somebody buggers up, you know, it's going to take 3 people out if you're not careful. I'm with JJ at the moment.
Yeah, we're just floating around on Tiger at the minute. We'll go to JJ. He's on his first hot lap now. Jump on board and have a look. Again, some dicey old corners here. These 2 corners here being... This one not so much, but this exit here, if you don't slow down enough and get the rotation,
yeah,
you can be in a lot of trouble on the left there.
Sometimes better to take a more kind of easier entry, better exit. You've got a straight here. If you compromise your exit, it costs you all the way down the straight, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Did you end up 4th in the last race, mate? I didn't catch that.
3rd in the end.
3rd? Oh, well done. That's brilliant. Well done you.
Behind Tiger. Yeah, Miltides 4th. I was sort of keeping up with Tiger and Golf ahead, but I unfortunately got myself a 2nd penalty. That bus stop chicane is brutal.
Oh, that
JJ
1 second penalty that absolutely killed your race.
Yeah. JJ just hit a 144.7, which takes him 4th at the moment. Tiger's gone 2nd fastest on his first lap, and Sheikh Woody is 3rd fastest.
1:23.5 for Tiger.
That is insanely quick.
That is, if I remember rightly, after update on softs, 1:24s in Group 4 cars.
Yeah,
is usually very respectable.
Yeah, and he's got another fine lap. He's a little bit down, not a lot at the moment. He should, if he's lucky, get a bit of a tow from JJ.
Dan with a 23.9, Sharp 24.3, Schmerg with a 24.3.
JJ's got a penalty, so that's his lap aborted, but he did give Tiger a bit of a tow there.
We're just going to take a look at Shark here. Shout out to Smurgeon for the livery. If there's anyone in the chat that knows who's done the MRL liveries, feel free to let us know, and I'll
shout him out. So Shake's just coming up to his 2nd flying lap. He's hit a 1:23.5. JJ his fastest 1:23.6. Dan hit a 1:23.9. Sharky a 1:24.2.
Nice little bit of an improvement there from Sharky.
Schmerge done well, 1:23.9. Is it 3 flying laps this time?
Yeah, I think these.
Right.
Yeah, 3 flying laps for this one. So 1 more. So Tiger made a massive mistake on his 2nd lap. He's down again, just a little.
So I'm running with Sharky at the moment. He's just gone fastest in sector 1. Sorry, 2 I should say, sorry.
I know Sharky will be one to watch in this one. He loves the group 4 position.
Loves the Huracan, loves this track. The more difficult he is, the better he is. He's just, you know, such a good driver. Tiger's pitted, but still fastest at the moment. I'm with Milititis. Coming up to the final chicane.
Improved a little bit, but not enough to get him up to 4th place, to 3rd place at the moment.
And Milititis.
Gonna watch Dan over the line here.
JJ goes second fastest. Beat Milititis by 16,000 of a second.
23.8
so, Dan.
Dan.
Do you want to run through the order?
Well, it's going to muddle up now because the boys are... Oh no, go on, go for it while it's still there and not split.
So we got Tiger at the moment, fastest for ZFS, and JJ, Milititis, Amsterdam, Sharky, and then Submergent. Fastest lap being Tiger with a 1:23.5, and that was his first run lap. If he had hooked up lap 2 or 3, he could have been even faster. So it'd be interesting to see what these MRL guys do now.
Border with Welshie up first. The first corner is going to be crucial.
It is, yeah. It is. Terrifying, that first corner, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
When you find yourself edging up to that left apex as you go up the hill a little bit, you just know,
out,
again, touch a blade of grass and it sucks you in.
It's terrifying. It's like, you never quite know what's going to happen. So I'm at the moment with Nodland.
Going to flick through, remind everyone of the MRL drivers. We've got Welsh Great here, Shane, Nodland, Yeast, winner of the last race golf, Magnet, that's your 6 for MRL. Be interesting to, just on board with golf here, interesting to see what he brings to this race. Medium and soft tyre he used last time?
I think he did, yeah. He's finished on soft, didn't
he? Yeah.
I believe he was hard and soft, I want to say.
No, I'm not too sure. He was the medium.
He was medium, yeah.
I got lost in the heat of the race, mate. I'm still recovering.
Who was the other hard runner? Can't remember that, but the Yeast, he came out on the hard and he just went backwards.
So presently, MRL Shane is the highest placed MRL driver, who's 4th, and we've got Yeast. Pretty tight. He's about a quarter of a second off Tiger's time at the moment, and I think Shane might have just gone wide and picked up a penalty. Yeah, upset
off the foil and the first run out there.
And,
Shane has picked up a penalty, so he will not improve on his second flyer.
And he's just caught up Nordland and had to wait for him to move aside for him, which is costing time. So Shane's qualifying's over really, isn't it? Oh, he's got one more lap, hasn't he?
Yeah, one more lap. He's not improving on his 1:23.8. Very good. Oh, he's cut the corner a bit there though. Look like a penalty to me. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. That's a vicious penalty.
Who was that? A second.
That'd be his 3rd flyer. That's his qualifying over.
This is qualifying over, yeah, for sure.
Welsh 23.8 as well. 1:23.7 for Shane. So
Shane's still got some, yeah. Shane could do. Shane and Welsh are really close, aren't they?
Yeah, very, very close. Only 100 off of Mills.
Oh no, Shane's gone wide.
But whether that's,
he's
still second fastest.
He's got the penalty though. That's unfortunate for him. That's done.
That's some style points. So that was something.
He's gone a bit wide. He's held it. Has he got any improvement on the card?
You with Welsh?
Yes.
Final sector time coming up now. He's faster, but not fastest.
This car track combo is pretty. That's a penalty again.
Yeah, he's got that corner.
He's done. Yeah, another second. He ain't gonna want to be doing that in the race. I'll tell you that for nothing. But
I can foresee a few penalties in this race.
yes.
It's a bit unforgiving on this track, isn't it?
Good qualifying though. Good response.
Yeah.
After the first race, excellent response from the ZFS boys. We'll just wait for the countdown. I'll bring up the official qualifying result. But,
I bet you was very happy with third in the last race, Hudson, wasn't you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's my best result in CTC so far, so I'm very happy with that.
Oh, yeah. Very pleased for you.
My previous best was fourth, weirdly enough, at Daytona again against CMR.
Oh, was it?
And it was Daytona Group 3s as well.
Oh my god, so just had it announced in the chat, with a 1-2-3 qualifying, the score is now 61-61 going into the race.
Is it really? But look at the grid. The grid's like, isn't that cool?
It's an even split, it's a two-section split.
So we've got, ZFS have first, second and third with Tiger, JJ and Militides. And then fourth, fifth and sixth belong to MRL with Shane, Welsh and Yeast. And then ZFS have seventh and eighth with Amsterdam and Shark. And ninth with Schmergen. And then the MRL boys bring up the rear with 10th, 11th and 12th. So good qualifying by ZFS there, good response. We seem to have got the front and the mid-pack. But, you know, this is a treacherous track for penalties, as we've seen already in qualifying. So,
oh, absolutely.
Tiger, usually if he starts at the front, he does, if he gets in the groove, he kind of does seem to like run away with things at times, doesn't he? So, Shake and JJ have really got to try and stop those MRL boys trying to get to him, haven't they?
And I think that's it. I think it's if JJ and Shake can act as a good rear gunners for Tiger, then that's him gone, I think.
And hopefully give Dan or Sharky or Schmerg a bit of a chance to maybe catch up as well. But that first corner, you know, turn one, it's not a long straight to it, and a lot can happen in that turn one. Because the funny thing is, when you take a really fast corner like that at low speed, like turn one, start of a race, you can take a completely different line, can't you? Because you have more grip, because you're not going so fast. You're the master of overtaking outside, so you would know better than me.
Far too kind.
I was diplomatic with that statement. Yeah. I'm quite generous, if I say so myself.
No,
so
it's,
this is that tight where this race could be won overall by a fastest lap or a couple of penalties.
Definitely.
It is that tight.
And the stakes are high with both teams playing for a top four spot as well.
Yeah. And Dan always does well when he's fighting through the pack. His best performances in CTC is when he has to, you know, work his way up through the pack. He's incredibly good at that. And Sharky's the most tenacious driver I know, and you know he will give everything. So it's going to be an incredibly interesting race. Who's your pick, Chick?
I'm actually, I hope he ain't watching, because I don't want him to feel the pressure, but I've watched them.
Yeah, Dan's put a lot of time in on this, hasn't he?
Not just that, he's pretty good around this track from what I've seen racing with him.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Taff in the chat.
Yeah,
there he is.
You deserter. Love you, mate.
It's not the same without him, isn't it? You know, like
no, I'm not quite a replacement for Taff. But...
No, you're an addition, mate. You're.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, an addition to the setup.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna go. I think if Tiger gets a good start, I think he'll edge away. What do you think, Hudson?
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think it's hard to deny how quick Tiger is. But I'd say keep an eye on Dan. Definitely keep an eye on Sharky as well.
And Milititis, if Tiger makes a break, Milititis can like stay within a second and get pulled along with him. You know, he's always got a shout. So JJ's, I mean, they're all quick.
Yeah.
I find with Milititis, he's kind of very rarely does he make a mistake, and he never looks like he's like trying that hard. But when you watch Tiger drive, he's on that ragged edge all the time, isn't he? You know, every single millimeter of the track is being used, and you just, you sometimes worry. I was watching the end of the last race when he was, fighting with Golf, was it? And oh my God, it was so close. And even you was like holding your breath, shit, and saying, take it easy. It was such good racing. How they get so close and don't take each other out. I couldn't do that. I'd end up in the hedge somewhere.
Daytona, admittedly, is a more forgiving track than this is. So I think this is you're gonna see a bit more of a tactical approach. I think by both teams, especially with the way that people are set out.
And again, high-speed track with limited overtaking opportunities. So when it presents itself, you better take it and take it clean.
That turn one at Daytona, I mean, people were side by side going into it. And it's such a difficult turn to take. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to be bedlam. They're going carnage, and they just seem to find a way through.
Do you know what? The unfortunate thing, which is always the way, is the black flag start was clean.
Yeah,
it was immaculate.
Yeah, that was my fault, I think.
Yeah, what happened? We just see the message pop up that you.
I was locked onto
stuck
yeast.
On the grid.
I couldn't drive at all, and then it was only when people backed out that I was able to drive.
Yeah.
So technology's great when it works, lads.
Right,
Here
I think
we go.
Right, I'm going to sit with.
Good luck, MRL. Good luck, ZFS. Keep it clean on the start, boys and girls. Let's have a good one.
Right, I'm with Milititis.
Here comes the lights.
5 red lights. Let's get a good start. Keep it clean.
Right, sir.
And off we go.
Lovely, nice and tidy. Let's have it. First turn, take it easy. ZFS,
Shane got
top 3.
Fairly good
keep
start
formation.
there. Getting a bit of a toe. He's got on the inside early. Shake's blocked him off.
Yeah, done well there. Is there going to be any contact? We'll go further down the pack.
Welsh is going to try and sneak his way through.
It looks nice and clean. It's tight, but a little bit of a touch there. Welsh great's come across Milts, who lost 4th place. He's falling back just a little bit. Milts there.
Yeah, Milts is trying to find his balance, isn't he?
That's it. It's one of them starts. It's a little bit slippery.
Yeah. So we got Tiger at the moment. He's holding on first, and he's on hearts. And then
he's on the hards. All right, hang on.
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, Tiger's on hards.
So Tiger's on the hards. JJ's
on hards.
Medium for Shane. Medium for Welsh.
Medium for Welsh. Yeast
medium
is
for
medium.
Yeast. So hard.
Shake.
Hang on, there's an easier way here. All the ZFS boys are on hard. Magnet's on hard. Golf's on hard. Nodland's on hard. So the top 3.
So Shane has just taken first place. He split. He actually went between JJ and Tiger.
Let's get a replay
little bit
of that.
Contact. It was on the back straight for the track back.
Yeah, got it here, mate. Oh,
he's on mediums.
He's carrying a lot more speed into there. Tiger at the inside.
Oh,
not a lot of room. Not the worst one. I've seen worse. It was a bit naughty, but he got through there. So he will be pursued.
Tiger's holding. I mean, Tiger's on hearts, and he's less than half a second at the moment behind Shane, who's on medium. So
this is again just like the first race. We had a couple of soft drivers and they're faster than the medium. So this is the strategy.
JJ and Yeast having a bit of a battle at the moment. Yeast's got the inside, and JJ's obviously on hards. Bit of contact again.
He's boxed in a bit. He's got Welsh Great on his right. He has to tuck in behind him now on the exit. Little shaky boot. He's got a little bit wide behind JJ. This is going to be really interesting how this one plays out, I think. But the pack's all together after the as we're coming up to the end of the second lap. Only 2 minutes gone of a 30-minute race.
So Shane at the moment's pulled about just over a second on Tiger, both on different strategies. Shane started on mediums, I imagine he's got Tiger, I imagine in hards, he's got an option. Yeah, I think split strategies again, so it's going to be really interesting to see how it pans out really.
Yeah, so we've got Schmergen half a second behind Dan in 8th at the minute, followed by Shark in 9th.
Dan's following Shape, who's behind JJ, so quite a tight pack it looks like.
Taff reckons 30 seconds plus on the pit stop here.
Right, okay.
So that'll be interesting to see how the pit stops play out.
Taff, get yourself in chat.
Yeah, come join us.
Come on, Taff.
Meant to be sharing his knowledge on stream, isn't he? Oh, look at that.
Sharky's got a penalty and so is Schmergen.
Yeah. The ZFS boys are forming a pack at the moment.
Yeah, is that from about third backwards?
It looks like
Tiger's still battling with Yeast.
Tiger.
Yeast on the medium, Tiger on the hard.
Well done, Tiger. So much confidence in the Tiger.
Shame.
It's more than I've got on socks.
Pulling out
to run away with it now, isn't it?
Decent lead out there, yeah.
2 second lead. But importantly, he's got 2.8 on Tiger. And it's obviously the gap they're going to be watching.
Well, that's it, yeah. For now, with Welsh Great. What's the Welsh Great on? He's on the medium as well.
There he is.
Hey.
Send me the link.
We've got him. Watch it in the chat, mate.
Yeah, I got it.
Can you do screen share?
Yeah, it's already live. That's what Hudson's watching on as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so, following, just on board with Tiger here, as Shane has made a mistake and got himself a penalty, so Yeast is right on the back of him. 1.2 seconds behind them.
But you got to remember, Tiger's 1.3 seconds behind on hards, isn't he?
Exactly.
And he's closing.
Very nicely. Costly mistake there from Shane. Hello, mate. It's going into this race, Taff, 61 points each.
Oh, tight.
Yeah. Shane's just picked up a penalty, a 1 second penalty. And so Tiger, if he sticks close to him, but he's got Welsh Great right behind him.
I've been watching
Welsh Great looking to make a move on the inside of Tiger there, and he does. He gives him a little nudge. Gives him a little barge, lets him know he's there, and takes that place.
I know the strat of the ZFS guys anyway, so I know what they're doing. They're playing it safe at the moment, I think, and doing a no stop on.
Yeah. I've got an inkling of what's about to occur strat-wise for the boys. MRL looking like mostly a medium soft run.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
The last one.
Shane's got another penalty.
Yeah. I won't argue about that.
I think Shane's gonna. Tiger's just under 3 seconds behind the leader at the moment.
And there's another penalty. Did you see that? Another 1 second penalty for Shane.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And he's serving that there. So Welsh Great puts Tiger on, right on the back of him.
Get him.
He's going to pass him nicely.
Yeah.
Do us a favour, have a look with Smurgeon. There's a minute and 8. How far back?
So Smurgeon at the moment is 6.5 seconds off the lead.
Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad.
MRL Golf leader of the last race, 2.5 seconds behind Smurge. So there's a little gap to that back pack now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Golf's on hard as well. Hard as well, isn't it?
DJ is that a bit louder?
DJ is on hards along with the rest of the ZFS boys, and he's 5.2 seconds behind the leader. There's a pack of... Oh, accident. Shane's just gone off.
Oh.
Didn't see that.
Did you catch that, Shane?
I think you did.
Don't look like we did. No, it didn't catch it somehow. Oh, yes it did. Yes it did.
Oh.
I think you caught the entry wrong.
Yeah, I've messed up the replay there. Sorry, boys and girls. That was
it driver error, was it?
Yeah, it looked like driver error.
Caught too much of that stuff we was talking about earlier.
That single blade of grass.
That single blade of grass.
Lethal, that single blade, isn't it?
It is. So at the moment, so we got MRL in first and second, ZFS in third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then MRL 8th, 9th, 10th. Shark is right on the tail of Golf and Magnet, and he's catching them very quickly. Yeah, he's about half a second behind Golf at the moment.
Yeah, we just jumped on board with Sharky here.
But those two guys in front of him both on hards as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Shark might change his strategy up if this
maybe
goes the way it goes.
Go for an undercut or something like that.
Yeah.
But they've split their strategy, MRL, haven't they?
Yeah.
Who knows, that might have even been a decision made after the first race.
Yeah, Dan.
Possibly.
Or Dane. Great news for ZFS, Shane went off.
Yeah. So
he stopped.
Guys.
So what's the delta tough between the hards and the mediums, would you say?
It's not that much. It's about a half second, 3/4 second difference in the lap time.
Okay, but obviously the mediums will go off a lot quicker.
Yeah, because of the heat and all. It starts early morning, doesn't it?
I think it does, yeah.
Heat of the day. It'd be better for hards because they warm up. They'll get a bit more grip during the day as well.
But how much of a nightmare would it be if you throw it out there? These ZFS boys could actually be going for the no stop.
It's possible. It just depends on the fuel.
We've got some superb fuel saving drivers out on the track tonight.
Yeah.
Well, look at the fuel. I'm with Dan at the moment. 10 minutes into the race, and he's used probably a third. So he's on track.
Sharky's just gone over a quarter of a tank.
Yeah.
This is why I think Sharky might change his strat.
JJ's on about the same.
Yeah.
They're all about the same.
They're all about the same. Dan's used a little bit more. Schmergen's used a little bit more.
I think the ZFS boys are just biding their time. They know what they're up to. They just need to make sure they don't get stuck in any unnecessary battles. That's key if they are going for the no stopper.
And they'll get penalties.
Yeah.
Which I think Dan just
is a big one.
And the other thing is, when you try and fuel stave, it's very easy to get drawn into a race, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And that pack, that top pack down to seventh place is tight. You know, there's not a lot in it. The two MRL drivers, obviously on the medium tyre, you'd expect that little bit of a gap. You'd expect a bit more of a gap at this stage, I would have thought.
This is what I mean, they need to build about a 30-second gap, I think, for the pits if they're going to do a no-stop.
Yeah.
So the MRL need to get 30 seconds.
Well, they will be faster in the second stint, won't they? Because they'll have softs. So, you know, they got to find a net gain of 30 seconds. Like
at the moment, looking at the way the ZFS drivers are going about their business, it all looks very calm. There's no twitching. They're in a nice rhythm now. They look set.
Yeah, calm and concise.
We had an accident. Who's that at the back? Who was that? It was Shane. Oh, what happened, mate?
Shane again.
We didn't catch that, but something's put him 8 seconds off of the pack.
Look at his rear left now. It's
it's starting to cook those tyres.
Yeah, that turn 1 will kill him, you see, as well.
What's he looking like? His tyres?
His rear left, Shane's.
They're looking quite the same.
So our leader, we're going to have should we do tyre check?
Yeah, go.
So we'll go from the leader, yeast, medium, halfway worn, exactly the same wear for Welsh. Well, hard.
I'd say they're probably a bit more race, on the rear left now.
Yeah, I think it's the rear left that's happening the worst.
Yeah.
The only medium runner Shane's the only medium runner that ain't in the top 3. Top 3, so it's unfortunate for him.
Another 2 minutes to be halfway.
So the gap at the minute is 4-second gap is all they've got over Tiger at the moment, and then you've got that whole ZFS pack pretty tightly put together there.
Shake's really close to Tiger. Shake's only like a third of a second behind Tiger.
Yeah.
Just Sharky will pull up to the back of this pack shortly, hopefully, and
that'll be a good battle.
Could be a good ending.
I think there's going to be a lot of fuel saving towards the end.
I think there's going to have to be.
We'll have to wait and see if that is exactly what they're doing, but I wouldn't put it past them. Where are we now?
Great. Less than halfway.
Look at that. 15 minutes to go. They've got more than half a tank of fuel left.
Yeah. So if you look at the state of the mediums, and we're halfway through the race, just about. Yeah. So to get, if the mediums have lasted, if they last say 15 laps, they're going to have to push the mediums quite late to make it a soft change. If it's going to be medium, they're going to pit now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm struggling to remember. Well, Yeast used the...
Yeast is pitting now.
He's pitting now, but he used the hard tyre as he's changed, so he's got the soft available.
So Yeast and Welsh Great have pitted.
Yeah, so that's Milts who... there must have been a little bit of a mistake there from Tiger that we missed, with Milts now in the lead.
And that's Tiger has let it pass down the straight.
Yeah, I mean they were incredibly close anyway. They were like half a second or so. Perhaps Tiger's just said, right, you go in front and save me some fuel now.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. He's done the hard yards, keeping up with that pack. They only managed a 4-second gap, if I'm not mistaken, when they went into the pit.
Yeah.
JJ's now latching on to Tiger as well.
So these guys, Shane is just
about to come out of the pits, isn't it?
Yeah. So Welsh Great is out on new mediums. Yeast is out on new mediums.
So what's that, 40 seconds?
So 22 seconds behind the leader. So they got to make up 22 seconds on mediums in what do you think, 11 laps?
15 minutes.
12 laps.
Yeah. So they got to make up nearly 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah, 2 seconds a lap, yeah.
That's what? No, it's what, 125 average on the medium.
So if there's we've done 11 laps and we're about halfway through, they've got to make up 22 seconds.
Yeah. 40 seconds a lap.
Yeah, more or less. And those mediums are going to die off a bit at the end. So at the moment, the guys on the hards are looking quite handy.
That's what I mean. That's all they're going to do now is keep it on track, keep it consistent, keep the level head, don't push it, don't go for quickest laps.
Schberger put himself up to 4th place. Was that a mistake from Dan somewhere?
Can imagine that chat, the ZFS team chat, is going to be a very calm, collective place at the moment. They're going to keep themselves composed.
Especially with Kieran running it. He's calm, he's right there. He tells them exactly what you need to know.
Yeah, we think so, and we think that Tigers needs a little bit of help fuel saving after pushing that first stint. So I think Milts went ahead.
Milt tucked in behind him and saved some fuel, and I think they might have just swapped places. So looking at the average lap times on the mediums, they're hitting 125s at the moment. Yeah. Now, if you look at the guys at the front, they're hitting 125s at the moment, maybe late 125s. Yeah. So lap times at the moment are probably half a second difference.
Yeah, about half a second, 3/4.
Yeah, and they're fuel saving. So, what's the Lambo like for fuel saving? Is it good?
Yeah, you can short shift and still get great pace out of it. You can get up to where the gear changes and then change there and save quite a bit of fuel. And it still powers on. It's got 7 gears, it's one of them cars.
These were our leaders, Welsh Great and Yeast for MRL. Both on the medium tyres now against the hard.
And so far, made a second.
Yeah, made a second so far.
We got Sharky in 9th, who they've got to get past as well.
Yeah, they're 6 seconds off of Sharky, so
yeah,
he ain't going to make it easy for him. Cost them a couple of extra seconds, and
yeah, I think we'll see that signature Shark tenacity, which they're used to in our league.
I think Shark's going to be a rear guard.
Yeah.
I think that's where he's going to be in this now.
Exactly, and
they're not taking it, but they're not taking enough as it is.
It's Kieran today.
KW is our race director, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not taking nearly enough time out of each lap, and that's despite putting in the fastest lap.
Yeah, but they should be on medium, shouldn't they? So look at their.
One of the things that might work for MRL in this though is where the margin is so close. The fastest lap might be the one that wins it.
10th and 11th are now coming up to Sharky. They catch him quick, but I think Sharky's going to defend this. The others are going to have to pit tonight. They still got to pit yet.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, no, the others are on.
Shark's just overtaken Magnet.
Yeah.
So what's their? Oh yeah.
So I think Magnet and was Nodland one of the hard runners?
Yeah. Golf and Nodland on the hard runners as well. Looks like they're on the same strategy, to be honest.
So at the moment you've got Nodland, then Sharky, then Golf, all within about a second, and then you've got 3.5 seconds back to Welsh Grey and Yeast.
Okay, we are literally just about to hit the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes left. Who wants to run through?
Go on, Hudson.
So, you've got Milts from Tiger, from JJ, and that makes up our top 3. 4.5 seconds down the road, you've got Schmergen and Amsterdam. Golf, Nodland and Sharky follow them. And then you've got Magnet, Welsh, Yeast and Shane bringing up the rear there. It's turning out to be quite an exciting one, lads.
And Tiger's just taken the lead.
Yeah, DJ Shark
we swapped over again. Good teamwork, good team strategy. JJ, like that you just said that, Taff, catching up a little bit now, 1.6 seconds off the back of him. Schmergen running lovely in 4th, followed by Dan.
He's gaining as well.
So Schmergen and Dan kind of got this little patch of 4 seconds behind JJ and 4 seconds in front of Golf. So they're in quite a nice little cushioned area there at the moment.
We've got that situation here where we've not got side by side battle racing. We've got a race of 2 different strategies, and we ain't gonna know until probably about 5 minutes time which one is the right one.
I just don't think they got the pace to catch them.
At the moment, where are we at?
Count,
no, they've still not managed to get. Have they got up to Shark? Right, so now they're on the back of Shark. No, they're not.
No, they're not. No,
that's Nodland and Magnet.
So
Shark is continuing his battle for the top 10.
Seconds behind. Actually, about a second behind Sharky now.
So Welsh and Yeast. Sharky has got a hell of a task ahead of him.
Very important job to do here.
Sharky's got a toe on Nodland. He's on the left hand.
He'll run his race and he'll do the job.
Thinks better of it this time.
Respectful driving, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Unless you're trying to enter the pits at Spa.
Well, look, he can take the inside lane here. No, he's going for another move.
Oh,
no,
hang on.
Oh, well blocked, not done.
Ooh.
I'm not. Oh, come on. Let's hang on.
That's
Hang on. No. That was dirty, Nodland. You can't do things like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
There's tactics and then there's just dirty.
Welsh great. Yeah, and Welsh great centre up the inside, so then that can east. That was dirty.
I don't know if we'll catch a replay of that.
Stewards are going to have a great time with this one.
Oh, they are.
A couple of incidents.
Now he's given it. Now he's moved over and let them free. Nobland's moved over for Yeast and Welsh. Great.
Well, Yeast and Welsh will be on the charge. They'll have plenty of tyres.
Yeah, the next one depends is Dan, isn't it?
So moving up, Dildo will be their teammate Golf, who's 3.5 seconds up the road.
Dan's 7 seconds up from them at the moment.
Yeah, no chance. 6 minutes to go, no chance. 7 seconds, 6 minutes.
I don't like things like what we just saw a second ago.
No.
That's a bit disappointing.
No, that was looking like it was a great race so far. It's a shame to see something like that, but
we move on. We have got coming up 6 minutes left of the race. Currently leading is Shake Your Booty, followed by Tiger, third JJ, Smurgeon fourth, Amsterdam in fifth, completing a top 5 of ZFS drivers. 4 seconds behind him in 6th is Golf, also on the hard tyres doing a no stop. Welsh in 7th, second behind their teammate, followed by Yeast. Those two drivers are on the medium. Sharky in 9th, Magnet, Nodland and Shane make up the rest of your pack.
Yeah, DJ, that wasn't a legal move. He did move under braking, but he also blocked past as well. He's helped Welsh get through, and then Welsh pushed obviously sharp wide, which led Yeast through, which is wrong.
The word underhanded comes to mind, but again, we'll let the stewards
there's this is a very well organised community event, and they got everything in place to deal with all that. That's not for us, but we will talk about it afterwards.
Yeah,
100%. I'm sure there was plenty of talking points from Daytona, lads.
Oh, God.
I didn't see that. I'll have to watch
we didn't catch a lot of it. We missed so much of it where the racing at the front was tight. But yeah, so
I think the only way the one stop would have worked,
seconds
is if they got on the softs, you know.
Yeah.
Because they just haven't. When you go for a faster tyre for an extra stop, you've got to make it count immediately, and they didn't from the start really, because Tiger managed to keep fairly well up with them, didn't he?
So they've only managed in them last few laps to take 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds out of Dan so far. Tyres are dying a bit with 5 minutes to go, but he should be fine.
Older. He's had a big zoot before this, so he can hold it. He's got the nerves.
So Tiger's tyres are actually looking the better of the halves. Shake's looking...
See Welshie in the distance coming up to Dan there.
Yeah.
It's going to jump over to Welshie.
It's still 4 seconds to...
it's 4 seconds. It looks a lot closer when you're watching it.
Well, Welsh tyres is nearly halfway as well.
Yeah, so you can expect to...
Start feeling it on the mediums now.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I was just, you get halfway and you get that little drop off for a lap or two, didn't you?
So 3 laps left, would you say now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 3 laps.
So they need at least a second a lap just to get to 5th.
And to get past it.
Shake's tyres are not looking too healthy on the front left.
So we'll go through and we'll have a butchers. So
JJ's
the one stoppers are very, very close to the edge on their tyres. The one stoppers who have gone on to the medium Welsh and Yeast. Doing alright. Halfway.
Yeah. This is starting to get nervy. This is where you see the strategy really coming in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
at the moment, Welsh Great's 11.5 seconds behind Shake and Tiger because they're fairly close, and they've got 2.5 laps to make that up. So
they're getting nowhere. Their only targets is Schmerge and
Schmerge, yeah.
Not sure if that's enough to steal the win. No, it wouldn't be.
As long as we keep the hard tyres hold out, basically.
Yeah, but they can pass this lap as well, don't they, to the point?
Yeah, I don't know if they do.
We'll add it up at the end. No, I think we're all a bit nervous of these tyres, and
yeah. JJ, look at JJ's front left.
Someone in the chat's a JJ fan.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, white.
Right, we're coming up to the business end of things now. 2 minutes to go.
One more lap.
It looks like they might squeeze in 2 more.
Well, JJ needs 1 more. Because you need to slow down a bit.
Alright, so we are on board with Dan. There is less than a second of a gap now. We're going to have definitely one more lap after this.
But if Dan can stay in front of them on the straights, they're going to struggle to get past him on the, if he can stay in front of them on this straight and start-finish straight, then
that's it. And the beauty of it, he's got another ZFS driver in front of it.
Yeah.
In front of him.
Never gonna be
definitely trust me, bro. Vibes. Yeah, you go.
Welsh has just got a penalty. Who's behind
so
Dan?
That is going to help him massively.
That is huge.
Dan's defending into turn 1.
Go on, Dan. Do it. Don't worry about it. Don't. That's it. Keep it straight, Dan. Last lap, mate. Let him have his second penalty. Slingshot him off of the penalty line.
Dan weren't happy with that.
Yeah, keep your head, Dan. Keep your head, mate. He's got that penalty. You'll be fine.
So he's not going to let him pass anyway.
Well, let him pass. He's got a penalty. It's going to cost him 2 seconds.
He's got. Dan's got one more MRL driver coming up fast behind.
Penalty, I think.
We're going to jump on with Yeast and see how that goes.
Look at JJ's tyres. Look at JJ's front left, mate.
Are they gone?
1%, I think.
Look, he's squeezing. Well, she's squeezing up the side of Smurge there, all over him.
It's fine. He's going to get his penalty now.
Keep it tight, mate.
He's blocking him.
Yep, Dan's through. He got a toe off Yeast.
It's alright. The job is done.
Oh no! I think Dan's just run out of fuel.
No.
Yeah, so
Dan's run out of fuel.
Ah, lucky mate.
That's really unlucky.
Should be enough. Should be enough.
Not sure if it will be.
First, second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, that's big point.
That
should be enough.
Dan's going to get.
No stop strategy was the one.
Work.
Yeah.
In terms of race winning, that's a
couple of dodgy moves at the end.
Yeah, there's some bones to be picked at.
Yeah. But what a close race at the end. Well done, guys. Well done, both teams.
Alright, we'll let this lobby reset it. This is your official results. Taking the win in the second race for ZFS is Shake Your Booty. Second, Tiger. Third, JJ. Fourth, Smurgeon, completing the ZFS top 4. Fifth,
I'm sure we're going to have Jaeger working out the score as well for us now.
Yeah. Sixth place, MRL, Welsh Great. Seventh, MRL, Golf. Eighth place, ZFS, Sharky. Ninth place, after running out of fuel, sorry mate, Amsterdam. Magnet in 10th, Nodland in 11th, and Shane unfortunately had a mare, finishing in 12th.
I'm
so happy with Jacob. Yeah,
So,
I bet Dan's gutted with that.
oh,
Do you know why?
he'll be fuming.
He's
He will
practiced
be.
all week and he's never
Yeah.
run out of fuel. All week, he's never run out of fuel until then.
We'll wait for some totting up of the scores, but yeah, what over 2 races, really enjoyable.
I think ZFS won it, but we wait for the results of Jaeger.
Yeah, I think ZFS might have just done enough, but yeah, what a great bunch of races that was.
Oh yeah,
That was awesome.
great effort from both teams. Some questionable tactics. We'll leave it at and let the
Stewards will
powers that
sort
be
that.
sort it out.
Yeah, but 2 very different strategies, and you know,
Of course.
you could. They had to make the difference on the mediums, didn't they?
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I think that was the difference, really.
But what else? I think it was great qualifying by the front three, Milts,
It was, yeah.
Tiger and JJ. And that's what helped them to hold them back in the first lap or two.
Sheikh will be happy with that.
Yeah.
Win. And JJ, what a race by him. And Schmergen. Great race by Schmergen.
Yeah, great race by them all.
Yeah. So 1st to 4th, that's a strong finish. And point tally there, mate.
Yeah, Joe, I think JJ should be top 2. He's too slow.
I mean, I was watching his front left go down and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'd be so worried if that was me.
I think he'd be better if he just didn't push so hard all the time.
Tiger is saying we've got P1.
Yeah,
Have we got a total?
I think that's it. That's probably Kieran working it out as well. I think he was straight on it. I think that is.
You mean Rain Man?
Yeah.
That's what I call him on, yeah, Rain Man.
Yeah, mate. If I've ever got numbers and need crunching, he's the man I'll go to.
He's always first there with the numbers, isn't he? He's most probably put him up in now discos already.
Yeah, probably.
That was a nervy finish. Very nervy finish.
How many more races left of the season now?
To be fair, Hudson, the only thing that I was nervous about was the tyres for the front 4. I wasn't worried about the guys on the mediums catching them. It's just whether their tyres died completely.
That's it. Yeah, 100%.
That's what I was worried about. I mean, you look at Yeast, he was 7.5 seconds behind Milts. And he was, the fastest of them.
Yeah.
For race 2, 36 to 80.
Oh.
And it was 61 all going into the race. So, a much bigger win than we thought. So ZFS, well done, boys. All that effort's paid off.
Yeah.
Again, overall scores 97-135. Thanks, Jaeger.
Thank you, Jaeger.
Cheers, Jaeger.
Boys, you put in an absolute shift. Really, really entertaining to talk about, and well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson as
well.
Well done, But MRL, well played. Looks like you put a lot of effort into that as well.
I thought MRL done incredibly well in race 1.
Yeah,
I thought
they
got a shout out to Jaeger there, the organiser of all this. A lot of work goes into that.
Yeah, and good to have you in the comms team, Hudson, mate. Really,
mate.
I mean that.
And thank you to all three.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks to all 3 of you as well.
And
Always
tough.
appreciate it.
Better late than never.
More important thing, sorry guys.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, mate. That was good.
Last thing before we sign off, just again a reminder, we've got 3 new leagues starting next week. Plus, we've got the ZFS Academy now. So if you're a driver who's fed up getting smashed on dailies, who's trying to improve, come and join us. You'll be put straight in. You've got all number of people to help you improve your driving and everything.
Well, we have an academy now. So any new drivers join the academy and they get coaching, they get help with strategy.
I'm one of the coaches in academy.
and they get help with how the ZFS career mode works, and so
it doesn't cost a penny to join our community. No. Doesn't cost nothing. It's completely free.
Just our sanity, really.
Yeah, that's where Tiger started, and now he's in TX3.
Yeah,
this is what I mean for free.
And I think next week, there's a couple of one-off races, and I think the World Series and the British GT start the following week.
Yeah, that's right.
Regional series coming up, haven't we?
Yeah. But the I think it's the regionals, and there's a super endurance on Sunday. But I believe the Red Bulls might start next week.
Yeah, they do start next week.
Yeah, that'll be a good league.
Not to forget, we've got another community versus community event coming up as well. That starts in Friday, on the 4th of October, Friday the 4th of October. That's ZFS versus Gen X.
Yeah.
So 4 races over the month, team v team.
It's tag team as well, isn't it? Driver swap.
No, it's just one full length race. 6 versus 6. Well. Yeah, full length races. 38 lap race, I think the first one. So yeah, this should be interesting. Don't know too much about Gen X as a community, to be honest. We need to look into that. Actually. But hopefully we can share some streams with you as well. All right, I think that's about it.
Any more CTC left?
I think there's one more race. I'm not sure who MRL are against, but we are up against ERA, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are an incredibly good team. I believe they're in the top 4. So
that's it.
We're not far off.
We've said it before. There weren't many who thought ZFS would win a single race in this competition.
No,
but we did.
Yeah, let alone how many.
Where are we? Are we 5th at the moment? Are we?
That takes
5th,
us,
I believe. Yeah,
it
might take us 4th.
5 wins, 3 defeats.
So is it just a series of races, Schick, and then you have a table at the end of it, or do the top 3 have playoffs or anything like that? What is the format?
You know what? I'd be like, I don't want to talk shit. What I'll do, I'll have that ready for our next stream.
That's a good question.
We'll get the table added and everything.
Wouldn't it be good if the top 4 were like semi-finals?
Yeah,
I do believe there is. Unless I'm mistaken, there is the top 4 go into the season.
Gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But again, you 3, thanks for joining us again.
No problem, mate.
Cheers for having us.
Well, like I said, we've got one more to go, so hopefully, I think
I shall be back in time,
okay streaming anyway.
You need to get your party sorted out, Taff.
There we go. Jaeger says we'll be doing the stream for the last one. So if you boys are up for it, we'll do that again.
I'll be up for it.
What date is it?
Yeah, I mean, if I can jump in after a race, that'd be marvellous.
Yeah, anytime. Final 4. Yeah, the final 4 of a tournament for the crown.
That's good, isn't it?
So we need to be in top 4.
Oh, the last race might not be the last race. We'll find out then.
Little old ZFS.
Yeah.
All right. Until then.
Yep. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Adios.
Cheers, everyone.